Hey everyone, this is a time-lapse of a roguelike game that I've been working on in Unity for the past week. I started with some basic input and movement controls using a rigid body, and then I implemented a crosshair and the ability to fire projectiles by instantiating prefabs from the player. With the basic controls down, I added a dummy enemy that would fire at the player. Taking damage results in the sprite flashing red. The enemy can change their attack speed to fire more projectiles per second, and can also change the projectile speed. Here's a clip showing the crazy things you can do with just these two variables. I also added movement capabilities to the enemy. They will follow the player and stop within a certain distance. Now I could implement a dodge flip for the player. During the dodge, the player is invulnerable. I then spent a day working on the UI for my game. I started by creating a health bar with a canvas that had images and text. I also added cooldown displays for attacking and dodging, and I did this through the use of sliders for each icon. Lastly, I added floating damage values to both the player and the enemy by instantiating TextMesh Pro prefabs. My next goal was to create an equipment and inventory system that would influence the player's stats. Strength gives damage, intelligence gives projectile speed, agility gives movement speed, and vitality gives maximum health. I did this through a canvas and on-click events. Lastly, I created a basic room using tile maps and added colliders to the walls. Projectiles destroy themselves upon contact. Here's the final product. Thank you all for watching. The art used for item icons and for the room are free assets, which I'll link below. Everything else was made by me and Piskel. I'll also link the tutorials that I followed throughout the game's development. Thanks again. I'll see you all next week with another update.